games.
Nick, have you ever been much of a gamer, video games?
Oh yeah, back in the day, very much so. Pac-Man, Cubert, all those things.
I think I topped out around that time, maybe just a little bit before, with Space Invaders for a quarter at the Walgreens when I was a kid. And I loved it, but pretty soon after that, it got a little too complex for me. And then, 10 years ago, it's like, whoa, I can't even do this anymore. But for those of us old school players, there's still a place to go where you can play these old games, and for free.
Yes, and you can also have a drink, like an alcoholic drink too, while you're doing it.
It's a lovely, delicious repast, and we can blame the drinks if we don't do that well.
I love that idea.
Let's go in 8-bit.
Do it.
When I was a kid, this is the kind of game I loved to play. And I'm thinking I'm a lot worse than I was as a kid. There we go. This is kind of how I drive on War Memorial. Oh, no!
What was the inspiration for this?
Believe it or not, I just got bored. That's literally the story, and I was sitting at a bar with a friend, and she explained how these are popping up in, major cities. Loved the concept, and just ran with it.
How easy or difficult is it to get these machines? I mean, some of these things are pretty old, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Well, especially now that more and more of these arcade bars are popping up, so it's getting harder and harder to find them in good shape and if they're working or not.
So you got the craft beer selection here too. That's pretty extensive. Is that a passion of yours too?
I really want to get, like the largest selection, in the area, and that's what we accomplished. And I'm like, if I have more room, I'd gladly get more.
Who do you cater to? I mean, what is your clientele mostly? Is it people like in their 40s and 50s, or remember when this stuff was popular 30 years ago, or is it younger people?
Honestly, it's all over the board. Different people come for different things. The older generation comes here to play the games that they remember, and I'm midway in between both those worlds, and we come for the craft and games. But then the younger kids are, more games oriented because we're not really used to these.
What's the reaction when people come in here and see these and actually try to play them?
Actually, people are more excited that they're free. That's not a thing.